I'm here reflecting on a little moment on the train yesterday morning that showed me just how much I'm growing. A gentleman, a young gentleman, gently, gently pushed past me to get on the train before me. And instead of shrinking back like I normally would, I actually found the courage a few minutes later to own my voice. Usually, when I get on the train, if there isn't a vacant seat, so on the train that I take, you have two seaters and you have three seaters. No one usually sits in the middle of the three seater unless they're related or they're familiar with each other. And in the mornings, I go super early, so there are a lot of blue collar workers, a lot of mostly men, and they usually sit with their legs wide open. Which if it's a two-seater, then sometimes, you can't sit there, right? Or they are pretending to be asleep, or their bag needs rest more than the human beings does. And so usually I would actually walk past the seats that where it looks like they don't want to be interrupted. But in that moment, as soon as I got on the train, the first seat that I saw where the person wasn't pretending to be asleep, I found the courage to ask. Now, mind you, previously I would either try to find a seat that was available, or I would stand. But yesterday morning, the first seat that I saw where the person wasn't, pretending to be asleep, I found my voice and I said, "Excuse me, may I please sit here?" I didn't say it softly, right? Because there are times when I would say, excuse me," and whether they're pretending not to hear me or ignoring me, I would just, like walk away, right? But this time I didn't. This time I found my voice and I allowed it to escape from my mouth. And, he said, "Sure." The gentleman said, "Sure." And he moved his bag and his bottle of water and I sat down. And in that moment, I felt very proud of myself. Because in that moment, I realized that because the gentleman, kind of gently pushed me so that he could get on the train first, it caused me to find my voice and to find my strength. And while that might sound small, for me, it was a huge reminder that growth doesn't always come in big dramatic leaps. Sometimes it's those quiet, everyday moments where we give ourselves permission to speak up. On a daily basis, I am seeing my growth. I'm seeing just how much more comfortable I am in my own skin, how vulnerable I am to show myself to the world, and how I'm allowing myself to take up space. Quiet people are always being trampled on. We're always being overlooked and knocked down, ignored. And I want to say that I feel like this is our time. This is our time to, I don't know, find your voice. Practice self-care by saying no. Practice self-care by saying yes to yourself. Know that you are enough. Know that you belong. Know that you are loved. You're loved. Carry on.